This is an extremely important recall. It is dangerous and life-threatening if not treated in a timely manner if someone is affected. It can damage your tissue. It can cause organ failure, even death, swelling of the brain and spinal cord. This recall is so dangerous. And one of the saddest things about this recall is that the company is saying that the product has already mostly been distributed in the United States, and it probably has already been consumed. Reckitt Mead Johnson Nutrition has recalled Nutramyogen hypoallergenic powdered infant formula. Now, you may say, okay, well, I don't have any kids, so I'm good. No, you're not good, because maybe you have grandkids. Maybe your neighbor has kids. Someone you know has a child, and this is a life-threatening recall.
An urgent recall of powdered infant formula. Reckitt Mead Johnson is voluntarily recalling more than 675,000 cans of Nutramyogen hypoallergenic infant formula powder.
I'm going to leave in the description the exact lot numbers, and it's quite a few different containers of this powdered infant formula. Now, this germ can naturally live in dry foods, such as infant powdered formula. This germ can get into the formula if the manufacturer uses contaminated ingredients or the formula touches surfaces that have been contaminated. Chronobacter sakazaki is the name of the germ. What is Chronobacter sakazaki? I had to look it up. Never heard of it myself. Before I get into exactly what this germ is and the damage that it can do, take a second and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date on these recalls. I try to get this information to you as soon as possible. I did not want to do this today. This is the last thing I wanted to do on the first day of the year. But it was so necessary that I have to put aside things that I need to do, want to do, to make sure you all get this information. So subscribe and make sure the notification bell is turned to all, because that is the only way you're going to get the notifications when I upload them. So what is this Chronobacter sakazaki? It is a germ that can cause life-threatening medical emergencies. It can cause life-threatening blood infection called sepsis. Now, what is sepsis? Sepsis is a life-threatening medical emergency that can damage your tissue, your organs can fail from it, and it can cause death if it is not caught in time. And infants can't tell you what's wrong. So that means you have to be aware. I need you guys to share this video out to everyone, because like I said before, you may not have any children, but you may have grandchildren, or your neighbor, someone at church, the grocery store, anywhere. There's children everywhere, and everyone needs to be aware. So what else does this germ do? Chronobacter sakazaki can also cause the lining that surrounds the brain and the spinal cord to swell, also known as meningitis. So you want to make sure if your child is, or a child around you is having some type of symptoms, acting a little strange, unnecessary colicky or something like that, you want to make sure. This is what they look like. This is the formula that has been recalled. Please, please, please pay attention to your children, and if you can, take them somewhere to just get a checkup if you're using this formula. It has a use by date of January 1st of 2025. That's a whole 12 months. And the real sad thing about it, the really, really sad thing about this recall is that the company is saying in the United States that the product has probably already been mostly distributed and consumed. This is January 1st, 2024.